The boy simply handed out game tickets to a few girls, which immediately attracted the attention of a group of bullies. They surrounded him, continuously insulting him, but the boy refused to back down. The atmosphere instantly became tense. The leader provocatively grabbed his sister's toy and ripped it to pieces. In a fit of rage, the boy immediately charged at him. After a brief struggle, the leader was subdued by the boy, but the security guard arrived just in time. He threw the boy aside, demanding that the family leave immediately, and warned that if they didn't leave, he would use force to remove them. Hachi angrily stepped forward to argue, but his wife, concerned about escalating the situation, urged him not to make things worse. Hachi reluctantly suppressed his anger and turned to leave, but as his sister picked up the torn toy from the ground, she was again treated roughly by the security guard. At that moment, Hachi's expression suddenly turned cold. After the family had left the arcade, he pretended to go back to look for his phone, but instead found the bullies and the security guard. In just a few minutes, the entire arcade was completely transformed. The place was in chaos, and the bullies and security guards were lying on the floor, groaning. Just then, his wife and kids arrived. They froze in place, stunned by Hachi's fury. Soon the sound of police sirens filled the air. They were taken to the police station. Even worse, the officers were full of hostility toward outsiders. In the interrogation room, Becca argued with the police, questioning why others hadn't been detained, but the police ignored her demands, accusing the boy of having violent tendencies. Meanwhile, Hachi was taken into the sheriff's office. The sheriff harshly claimed that the boy had broken his son's arm. Faced with this accusation, Hachi said he would have his son apologize, but demanded they check the surveillance footage, because his daughter had also been treated roughly. But the sheriff didn't respond. He simply ordered his subordinates to take them away. Just when Hachi thought the matter was over, he was unaware that the sheriff had ordered reinforcements, planning to deal with them once and for all. The next day, Hachi's family went to a water park, hoping it would briefly relieve the tension. But just as they were buying tickets, Hachi suddenly sensed something was wrong. He saw a group of police officers walking toward them aggressively. He immediately placed his wife and kids on a small boat, while he stayed behind to face them. The lead officer questioned why they were still in town. Hachi calmly replied that they were just here for vacation, but all he got in return was mocking laughter. The conflict quickly escalated. The narrow space turned into a battleground. Luckily, Hachi was quick on his feet, and within no time, the fight was over. Afterward, Hachi called his brother Harry, talking about the fond memories of their childhood in the town. But upon returning, he realized the town was far more complicated than it seemed. Harry revealed that this town was actually a smuggling route. Their father had brought them here for vacation, but it was also part of a mission. Now, the police and criminal organizations were in cahoots, and they did not want any trouble from outsiders. Meanwhile, the sheriff was inspecting goods at a warehouse when he suddenly received a call from his subordinates, reporting that Hachi had injured them in just a few minutes. The sheriff was instantly furious, but realized that Hachi was not someone to mess with, so he made a call to a mysterious contact, saying he was in trouble.